Hi, everybody. Kevin Barhyde here. Thanks for tuning in. Being part of an adoptive family has meant a great deal to me. My adoptive mother and father loved me very much. We had a lot of struggles over the years, very, very hard struggles. Being an adoptee, being adopted, has meant something very different to me. Being adopted meant that I had no worth. Being an adoptee meant that I wasn't wanted. My birth mother, my first mother, couldn't take care of me, wouldn't take care of me, didn't take care of me. That lack of worth, that lack of value, that tearing away, that breaking of that bond left me changed permanently. It's a primal wound. It's one that won't change, that I won't recover from. It's not like any other wound. It's not like a broken bone. When a broken bone mends, when it knits itself back together and heals properly, it's stronger in the place where it broke than it was before. My wife had her retina detached this past summer. We were 3 hours from returning on a plane ride from Tokyo, and her darkness just started to come up in her eye. She had 3 different surgeries, laser surgeries, and for 2 weeks she had her head down and the healing happened. But laser surgery heals it, but it doesn't fix the eye. And there's this fear now that we have, that it could happen again, that it could tear again, that it's going to leave her completely blind in one eye. And what if it happened in the other eye? And just like healing from a severely torn retina, the healing changes what you see from the inside out. Just the same way as being abandoned and being adopted, and that primal wound heals, but it never heals how you see from the inside out. The fear is always there. The fear is that the darkness will come. The fear is that the abandonments will come. The fear is that the sight will never be clear again. The fear is that I'll never see my mother again. Those fears are deeply rooted in me. And over the years, even though I've done the work, even though I've changed, even though I've healed in many ways, that's not gone away. That fear has never left me. I've medicated it with drugs and alcohol. The addiction took over. And even as I healed from the addiction, that rewiring that happened to me, that didn't change either. And being traumatized by sexual abuse, that changed my wiring too. And that wiring isn't something that just goes back in place. I've changed. And just like the retinal detachment was catastrophic, my childhood was a catastrophic failure. The primal wound was a catastrophic wound. It's not something that can heal. It's not something that can be mended. It's not something that will knit together. It will always be there. Because that primal wound wasn't repairable, I had to learn to live with a wound that wasn't going to go away. It was going to be a part of me. But over time, I healed from that, and I struggled with those things, and I became stronger. And as I became stronger, some of those strengths that I found made me actually stronger than most people. Not better than anyone, but stronger, more resilient. The hardest part for me was to believe that anyone that was with me today would be with me tomorrow. I was sure that everyone would leave me. It was a deeply rooted fear and understanding that my worth and my value was different than others, and that I was not worthy. The key for me was to stop looking at the past and stop focusing on the future and recognize that in the now, you were with me. In the now, I had people in my corner. And that change of focus from the past and the future into the now, into the present, allowed me to open up with my compassion. These superpowers of understanding, of active listening, of really caring about what other people felt, what they said, what they thought, what their needs were. This deep level of sensitivity, of loyalty, of these basic spiritual tools that many of us take for granted, they allowed me to have a deep level of mercy and gratitude. The past is still extraordinarily painful. The future is still extraordinarily fearful. But the present right now, I have you and you have me. We're here together in this moment. And in this now, I not only have you, I not only have my wife, I not only have my children, I not only have my friends, my family, I have me. In the moment, I can have me. With all the brokenness, with all the scars, with the primal wound, and with all the distortion of my past, I can have me in this moment. As imperfect as I may be, I'm all mine. And the number one key is I have my higher power. My spiritual life is full. It's not always perfect. It's definitely not close to perfect. But most importantly, no matter how afraid I am and how much it pains me from where I came from, my higher power is with me right now, right here, always. anytime that I reach out, anytime that I open to my higher power, that relationship is completely present. Frank Bruni of the New York Times recently wrote an article about an eye disease that he has. He's losing his sight. He's lost a lot of his sight, and it's possible that he'll go completely blind. One of the things that I really couldn't stop reading was the last paragraph. And Frank talked about how he's not just seeing things differently. Even though he's got distorted sight, he's not just seeing the world differently through those eyes, he's hearing things differently. He's listening differently. He's opening up to people, and the level of compassion and empathy and caring he has for others is changing. For me, when this catastrophic wound, when this primal wound, this catastrophic childhood of mine tore at the very fabric of my soul, I couldn't be present. I couldn't be in the now, which means I could not have a relationship with another person. I could not have a relationship with myself, and I couldn't have a relationship with a power greater than myself. And that's what's changed. Because I'm not focused on the tragedy and the catastrophe of the past, and I'm not fearful of the future. I can be in the moment with you, with me, with my higher power, and that's where the healing is happening. The primal wound will not heal, but I will heal. Do I wish that my mother never relinquished me? Yes. Do I wish this primal wound didn't exist in me? Of course. But it is here, and she did relinquish me, and I'll never know her, and she'll never know me, except for those brief moments when we were together before we parted. And that's always going to be painful, and I will always love and miss her. But I've got right now. And in right now, I want to be right here, and I want to be making this video, and I want to be sharing my thoughts and sharing my heart and sharing my journey with you. And that's the best I can do. And that's everything to me. Because in the moment when I'm making this video, I know you're watching it, and I know we're here together. And even more importantly, I know my higher power is here too. And all the rest of that stuff, it just melts away. Thanks for spending the time with me today. It means the world to me. Please make sure to like the video. Make sure you share it with others. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I see people watching, and I know you're not all subscribed. So please subscribe. Hope to see you again next time. Take care.